to all of you. I know today is a momentous occasion. Just a reminder, please make sure that your mobile phones are switched off or on silent mode. And also make sure that you stay on till the entire convocation is over. And to all the graduates, this is a very special request from the photographer. I know this is a very special occasion for all of you. Make sure that you look at the camera because this is to capture this very special occasion of yours. Look at the camera and feel comfortable, happy, smile because this is definitely an unforgettable moment in your life. So make sure that you look at the camera when you receive your scrolls. Have a wonderful day. Ladies and gentlemen, can we all please stand up to receive the chief guest and the other dignitaries who are just moving into the hall. I'm sure we can put our hands together and give those dancers a round of applause for that wonderful welcome. A very good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lincoln University Convocation 2024. For the two of us, it's indeed a pleasure to be your compeers. Right at the outset, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Professor Dr. M.D. Lamavansa, the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya, who is here, I'm made to understand, who arrived only last night from overseas, and lovely to have you here with us on this very special occasion, all the way from Kandy. So in keeping with tradition, we'd like to start off with the lighting of the human lamp. We have something different. Can I please invite our chief guest, Professor Dr. M.D. Lamavansa, also Chancellor Professor Dr. Norman Madsen, who's here all the way from the United States of America, and also President Professor Dr. Amia Barmik. We also invite the High Commissioner, His Excellency Badli Hisham Adam, the High Commissioner of Malaysia and Sri Lanka, also the Country Director, Dr. Roshan De Lima, and Dr. Srimoy Kantidas, has come all the way from Malaysia, and Madam Jalakshmi to also light the oil lamp, the human lamp, in keeping with tradition. Thank you very much, our dignitaries, for lighting the human lamp.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be standing for the national anthems of Sri Lanka and Malaysia.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata. Sundara Sri Tarini, Surani Ati Sobamana Lanka. Ranya Ganaya Nekamal Balaguru Piri Jaya Bhumi Ranya.
Thank you. You may all be seated.
Well, we're now moving on to a very special welcome dance from the Pubudu dance troupe. Everybody put your hands together and give our performers a round of applause.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and graduating students. Welcome to this momentous occasion, the commencement ceremony of Lincoln University Convocation 2024. Today, we gather here to celebrate the culmination of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Let us come together to honor and recognize the achievements of our graduates and to embark on a journey of reflection, inspiration, and hope for the future. And Faisal, we're having a very fitting theme. So let me read out the theme for you. Harmony between healthcare and life sciences. Compassion, tech-driven global responsibility.
Well, for the two of us, it's indeed an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to be the compeer on your momentous occasion. So, dear graduates, proud parents, spouses, welcome to this very special occasion of the graduates. Today marks a milestone in your academic journey, for you've worked with commitment, dedication, and hard work to achieve your goals and aspirations. And on that note, I think we need to invite a very special personality to officially declare this convocation open. For the declaration?
Yes, Faisal. The Chancellor, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. He was Deputy Vice Chancellor for International Affairs, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Oversees international campus network that includes 7 international locations and developing new international locations in Africa. Also, Director Meds and Foods for Kids, Haiti. Mission Meds and Foods for Kids is dedicated to saving the lives of Haiti's malnourished children and other nutritionally vulnerable people. He was also Executive Director and President of the Foundation, Elgin Community College. Executive Director, Southwestern Illinois College Foundation. Also President, Kendall College. His education was from University of St. Andrews, Scotland, with a PhD in history. Faisal?
And I think we have a little more to add to this very special personality in terms of his education. He has a bachelor's degree from the University of Edinburgh, Scotland, a master's degree from Princeton Theological Seminary, a PhD from St. Andrews University, as you mentioned, from St. Andrews, Scotland. So without further ado, I have the pleasure of inviting Professor Dr. Norman Matson, Chancellor, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Over to you.
Thank you. That was a very long introduction for what I have to say right now. So I am here to declare open this convocation, the General Convocation of Lincoln University College. We are prepared to honor the graduates, and we will be rewarding them with their certificates during this ceremony. So the ceremony proceedings are now open.
Why the silence, everybody? We have declared this convocation open.
Let's see some happy faces.
Definitely, they have to show their happy faces. This is their special day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now to address you all, I have the pleasure of, introducing you to a personality. I've had the wonderful opportunity of meeting him in many special occasions as the chief guest, and I'm proud and privileged to be introducing him once again. And I'm made to understand he arrived only last night from overseas and traveled all the way from Kandy to be with us today. So thank you very much, Professor Dr., our chief guest, Professor Dr. M.D. Lama Wansa. I'll be reading his profile for all of you. His research interests are in trauma transplant, and with regard to his teaching experience, he's been teaching the undergraduates since 1991 and postgraduates since 1994. In terms of his memberships in associations and professional bodies, he's been a life member of the Sri Lanka College of Radiologists and life member of the Sri Lanka Hypertension Society. His service functions has been with the General Surgery Clinic and General and Transplant Surgery. And talking of his other memberships, in brief, of international, national, and university, he's been a member of the Board of Study in otolaryngologist, Postgraduate Institute of Medicine, University of Colombo from 1998 to 1999, a member of the Board of Management of Teaching Hospital Peradeniya from 1995 to 1999, a member of the Hostel Management Advisory Board from 1995 to 2006, member of the Board of Study in Surgery, Postgraduate Institute of Medicine, University of Colombo from June 2006. He's also been the Secretary, Candy Society of Medicine from 96 to 97, Secretary, College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka in 2003, and Secretary, Kandy Chapter of the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka, and a few more that have been his highlights. He's been a life member of the British Transplant Society, a life member of the College of Surgeons Sri Lanka, a life member of the Sri Lanka Medical Association, and the life member of the Kandy Society of Medicine. Very illustrious career. So without further ado, I have the pleasure of inviting our chief guest to address you all, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya, Professor Dr. M.D. Lamavansa. Over to you, sir.
Hi, how are you? This is my daughter, actually. Hi, nice to meet you. Chancellor, sir, your introduction was relatively shorter, and it was embarrassing to stand before you with such a long list of work that I have done. But anyway, thank you very much once again for those few words of introduction. Chancellor, Professor Norman Madsen, and the President of Lincoln, Professor Dr. Amir Baumik, and the High Commissioner of Malaysia to Sri Lanka, Hashi Madam, and the Country Director, Roshandi Lima, the other invited guests, academics, dear graduates, parents and families, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you, and for several reasons. This is one of the happiest moments of your life. And for somebody to get an opportunity to share that happy moment is indeed a privilege. And the education helps upward social mobility. And that is something that has benefited me immensely in my life and my family to be what we are today. And also giving the opportunity to stand before such an august audience. And coming from medical profession, then I am extremely pleased to interact with group of graduates who will work with us eventually in our field and wherever you decide to work. And much more closely, when Sri Lanka did not have university degree programs in what is known as allied health sciences, be it nursing, pharmacy, imaging. It was at Peradeniya in my university that, as a pioneering member, that we established for the first time in this country, back in 2006 and 2008, the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, and I, as a surgeon, had to become the head of the nursing of the newly established, the inaugural faculty in the country, to take your professions to the university level and beyond. For all those reasons, and I'm extremely happy to stand before you, and I really appreciate the invitation, which recognizes not only my achievements and my position, the institution behind what I am today, the University of Peradeniya. And in a happy occasion like this, it is sometime and difficult to understand or remember all what these speakers state before you. But I think the Lincoln culture that has given to you over the last couple of years, I'm sure is able for you to understand and grasp the essence of any conversations even in anxious times. So let me explore few aspects that are common to you and common to me and people at large. And before I did that, in an occasion like this, it is very difficult to forget those who have helped you to come up to this position. It is your parents and the families who have sacrificed. And you see them directly and sacrificing their time and their energy and their money for the betterment of you. It is not only you or not only them, your extended families, your schools, your teachers, Lincoln University College, and the driver who took you to the school or the college, and the family support that you had as household workers. All those have contributed to your education for you to achieve what you have achieved today. And therefore, it is relevant and it is showing gratefulness to remember all those who have helped you in your journey. And they, although they are not here, will be extremely happy and may be watching from a distance of your achievements today. Coming from different fields, nursing, medical imaging, pharmacy, biotechnology, and you are here, decided to engage in a very meaningful and very valuable professional lives. And this is to treat and heal and help fellow human beings. Those who are working in this field, be it nurses, be it biotechnologists, you will be working not only with humans and their illnesses, but the interaction between the human, the animal, and the environment at large, which is inseparable when it comes to understanding the health, disease causation, and the treatment of diseases that are confronted with. We have set of diseases today. I am sure during your lifetime, the next 30, 40 years of your professional life, there will be many more diseases. When I was a student, medical undergraduate from 1979, and the early phase there was no HIV, and early 80s it surfaced. It has taken such a long time to find a cure for that. Once again, thanks to biotechnology involved and pharmacy. We had recently COVID. Fortunately, the death rate of COVID was fairly low. Compared to the infections like Ebola, when the mortality rate was found to be about 65%. So during your lifetime, you will face these dilemmas and these emerging diseases from nowhere. And I think the Lincoln education has prepared you and prepared you very well to face these eventualities in the future. And combining your human health, animal health, and the environment, which by itself amounts to a very long lecture, those three together form what is known as One Health, which you might want to explore a little bit in your leisure time. Achieving a professional qualification is something to be congratulated. But behind that, there is general components and the core values that one brings with education. Education is not just only remembering facts, and great leaders and the philosophers have said that it is important not just remembering facts, but training your brain to think and your mind to work. And that is all what is required for you to achieve the best possible and unfolding your potential as your Lincoln University wants you to do. In this regard, there are 5 or 6 core attributes that general education brings to you. And those include the literacy, and the literacy in a wider sense, not just learning the nursing or biotechnology, but what's happening around the world and in the other fields and the technological advances, and which may or may not be relevant to your practice as a healthcare professional. And every week, I have to interview as a Vice Chancellor, sometimes hundreds of people who are aspiring to become academics of my university. And sometimes, and although they have ascended in their careers and they're excellent in their professions, and the understanding of the world at large is not that very good. And we are reluctant to employ such graduates, however bright they may be in their chosen fields, because it is very important for somebody to have very broad knowledge and the broad understanding of society. I'm very happy to say some of those who went through Peradeniya University are serving on your staff as faculties. Numerical skills is something which is very easily forgotten and underestimate its value, and the ability to think critically and to identify the problems and solving problems. We often talk about, at university level, solving problems. 50% of solving a problem is identifying what the problem is and identifying to its exact proportions. In healthcare, professionals are rated by our customers or the patients and their families by our ability to communicate. They do not know our knowledge. They cannot grasp our technical skills, but they know our communication skills. So whatever the field, and especially it matters in the field of nursing that some of you come from, the ability to communicate is so important. And these things are the cornerstone of making any person a better person today, better person, and to the maximum potential that the person has born with. I'm sure Lincoln has done exactly that by looking at their core values, and the ethical conduct is one among them. And you heard the long narration of what I have been doing in my life. I was the first head of the Department of Nursing and the Dean of the Medical School at Peradeniya, and the founder Dean of the Wayamba Faculty of Medicine, and the Vice Chancellor at present, in addition to many professional positions that I have held related to surgery in the SAARC region, here and in the Western world, in addition to being served as a Sri Lankan ambassador to Russia for just under 2 years before I took up the Vice Chancellor's position. Why did I get an opportunity and an occasion to do all that? It is not just due to my technical skills, but the core values and the basics and the foundation that I have had the opportunity to lay thanks to my school, my university, and so on. And of all these jobs, it was the ambassador's job which was unusual. At the time that I was asked to do this job, I spoke to some of my teachers because it's a totally new job. I said, I do not know anything of this craft. And the teachers, my university teachers who thought carefully said, you have got the basic ingredients, you can match any situation, any occasion, and take up the job. That is what I think the Lincoln has tried to do to you over the last couple of years. 30 to 35 years ago, when I was a medical student and a young postgraduate, I did my PhD in University of Western Australia while undergoing extra-surgical training in the nearby hospitals. At that time, one of my Sri Lankan colleagues told, look here, I'm doing my PhD. I typed one chapter of my thesis in the computer today, and I sent it, and my supervisor had a look at it. He has made comments. Look the comments on the computer screen. I mean, this is, for the emails were there long before that, but I was surprised how this could be done. This was back in 1991 in Perth, Western Australia. What a development, the improvements have taken place since then. This is only one simple example. For us to understand what we will be faced up in time to come, we need to compare what we are today with what we were about 25 to 30 years ago. Ultrasound scans that are very close to you. They came only in early stages of my medical undergraduate career. And it was a rarity. Only few hospitals in this country had. And even those ultrasound machines were not the type that you see today. But now, ultrasound machines are pocket size, mobile, and as a patient comes to the emergency, you scan the patients. And what a development during my lifetime. MRI scans was never heard of, and it came to the health field toward the latter part of the 20th century. All the work was done before, couple of decades before that. And the MRI today, and has become essential, not only assessing the anatomical features, but also the functions, both at the macro level and at the micro level. And the first MRI machine that I had an opportunity to inspect only 2-3 days ago in Illinois and close to your city, Chicago, Chancellor. That was a very large machine and I would say in today's context, a primitive machine. But at the same time, now what's happening is, and the MRI machines have become more mobile, and there are smaller versions of mobile MRI machines. See the development over the last 30 years. So is the studies, gene studies and the drug therapy. Bone marrow transplantation came to the world somewhere around 1970s when I was a school student. And now the bone marrow transplantation is cure for some of the chronic diseases. And I can go on and on in many fields, but what is there for us in the fields that you have decided to help and work with? Look at the nursing. We did not have oxygen saturation detectors when we were young doctors, but the nurses now use. So the sensors that are available for the day-to-day use of the nurses have revolutionized your practice. Artificial intelligence that has come, and the machines do learn much faster and better, and they are able to gather billions and trillions of information within few seconds and produce good results. and the nurses will have at their disposal all these facilities for you to interact with patients and treat patients. And salient to all these things for the nursing will be continuous improvement of communication with your patients, which one cannot forget. So I can go on and on, whether it is biotechnology, how the genes, and we have in the High Commissioner top-class genetist, and he knows better than I know how the gene therapy will help cure many diseases, and in addition to identify the real pathogenesis of the diseases. The discovery of new drugs, understanding of diseases, and treatment of them, all that will have unexpected, exponential growth in your lifetime. Penicillin was discovered accidentally. What we see today is what is going through the traditional path if we continue with the technological advances. And time and again, there will be unforeseen, unexpected developments for which I'm sure you are able to find answers thanks to the contribution of your alma mater that you must be grateful to. To do all these things and also to understand your potential and to work to the betterment of you and your society, as I said, adhering to the basics, whatever the technological advances take place is of paramount importance. And for that, one needs to be grateful to one's alma mater. And the Lincoln is Lincoln today, thanks to those who have gone through Lincoln before you. And it has achieved the heights it has achieved thanks to those alumni who are holding very important positions in different parts of the world. Now, for you, young graduates, therefore you have an immense responsibility to keep the flag flying. Some may choose not to do so, then the others have to do more work, and there will be smarter lot among you who will have to do extra work to at least maintain what your predecessors have achieved for Lincoln. I'm sure some of you will have the ability to take the Lincoln from where it is today to a greater height. That is what my university is all about. University of Peradeniya being the most comprehensive university in the country with all the fields that you talk about today and the graduates who are graduating today, and having more than 30,000 students, both undergraduates and the postgraduates and part-time students, in one of the best environment one can think of, that has produced more than 120,000 alumni working all over the world, including in Chicago and Illinois, as I said, and at a very illustrious positions in those countries. And we have been able to achieve very high international ranking among top 8% of world universities thanks to alumni, not due to me or someone else who is there currently. I'm sure you will do the same thing for your Lincoln University by identifying your potential that the Lincoln wants you to. Thank you very much once again for allowing me to share a few thoughts of mine and also giving the opportunity to be part of your graduation ceremony. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. M.D. Lamavansha, for your thought-provoking address.
And now I have great pleasure inviting our guest of honor this morning, His Excellency the High Commissioner of Malaysia in Sri Lanka, Badli Hisham Adam. Over to you, Your Excellency.
good. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Ayubuan, selamat sejahtera, wanakam, dan selamat pagi to all. I wish to continue to give read my message, which have been given this morning. I'm pleased to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the students who are graduating today from Lincoln University College, Malaysia. You have indeed earned a prize qualification of your respective undergraduate and postgrad degrees and an important milestone in your lives. This day will surely open up many opportunities for you as you are now well armed with skills, knowledge, attitudes, and values. I'm sure the education options that you receive will truly help you to achieve your dreams from the day onwards. I have come to learn that Lincoln University College Malaysia has been in operation in Sri Lanka for the past 10 years. It's quite a long time. Producing proficient graduates in range of fields including allied health sciences, computer science, education, management, and tourism. As the High Commissioner of Malaysia in Sri Lanka and Ambassador of Malaysia to the Maldives, I'm proud to see one of Malaysia's premier educational establishments open doors to affordable high-quality education in Sri Lanka, and through that making vast contribution to Sri Lankan private higher education. I would also like to take this opportunity to pen down a word of acknowledgement to the academics who have tirelessly worked towards the success of all the graduates who are being facilitated today. You have played a pivotal role, and also I wish to convey my congratulations to you on a job well done, and also to the parents as well as all to the students. Finally, to all the students who are graduating from a reputed university, you must continue to study and research throughout your life. This is in line with the hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him, seek knowledge from cradle to grave. Last but not least, I wish all a successful future, and I hope that you will contribute to the society in large with the reputed qualifications you have earned from Lincoln University, Malaysia. Thank you. Estuti, terima kasih.
Your Excellency, let me repeat by saying terima kasih. Thank you very much. Right, this is the moment you've all been waiting for, and this is where we're moving on to the conferment of the degrees. And first, let me invite Chancellor, Professor Dr. Norman Madsen. All yours, Professor. This is the conferring of the respective degrees. So this is the presentation party. That's our chief guest. Can we have our chief guest to also join us? Professor Dr. M.D. Lama Vansha, also Chancellor Professor Dr. Norman Madsen, and President Professor Dr. Amiya Baumik, and the country director, Dr. Roshan De Lima. And we'd also like to invite Professor Dr. Manjula Samaravikrama to join us for the presentation.
Starting off with The Order of Faculties, Faculty of Allied and Applied Science, Bachelor of Biotechnology Honors, Bachelor of Medical Imaging Honors.
And to read out the names, can I please invite Dr. Tanusha Pereira on behalf of Dean of the Department of Applied Science. Over to you.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce on behalf of Lincoln University College, Malaysia, on the recommendation of the Senate has resolved that the degree of biotechnology honors to be confirmed on those to be present or in absentia by me. A.H.M. Zainab, A.M.S.S. Abesekara, A.M.S.S. Abesekara, B.A.L. Bodhinagoda, C.D. Lianage, D.M.K.T. Dasanayaka, D.M.L. Dasanayaka, E.M.S.G. Bandara, F.R.S. Muhammad, F.S. Bryan, G.D.T. Pereira, G.K.I.D. Ranasinghe, G.A.R.M. Godagedara, G.M.H. Godamana, H.M.D.S. Hennayaka, H.M.H.V. Jayaratna, H.M.J.K. Herath, H.A.K. Maheshkar, H.M.N.N. Kumara, H.M.S.J. Kumara, J.B. Dahanayaka, KMIL Karunanayaka, LGMM Sheed, LS Dilhara, MGS Prashan, MP Mudalige, MACR Piyaratna, MRJ Gunaratna, MMAHT Chandrasiri, MDC Senaratna, N. Anushkant, PMD Patiraja, PRG Perumuna, PAAIP Indradasa, PAS Kasun, PKW Chamalka, P. Niroshan, R.I. Munasinghe, R.P.J. Usara, R.M.I.L. Ratnayaka, R.M.M.B. Ratnayaka, N. Sandunika, SKUHP Medavi, SMK Kumara, S. Pushpakantan, S. Yogeswaran, S. Dinushant, S. Anujan, T. H. M. U. P. Bandara Herath, T. Tishi Kopan, T. Dharmaraj, V. Srinath, W. M. L. V. Jayawardena, W. C. S. Hemachandra, W. H. P. Soisa, W. A. K. Chamil, W. M. A. P. Veerasinghe, W. K. K. P. Vatteva, W. I. S. Vijay Singha,
We're now moving on to the Bachelor of Medical Imaging honors.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce on behalf of Lincoln University, Malaysia, on the recommendation of the Senate has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Medical Imaging honors to be confirmed on those to be present or in absentia by me. A.M.K.S. Attanayaka, A.G.D. Sanjeeva, A.A. Nevin, AMNCW Athanayaka, ARJN Vijayawardena, BS Lakmali, CC Subasingha, CD Vaniarachi, C Panilage, DMNS Dasanayaka, DK Nishanka, DMCP Disanayaka, DSLK Piris, EN Jaimana, GHR Gunatilaka, HMS Rasmi, HBR Prasad, HMDP Herat, okay. HWCR Dhammavikrama, IMAK Bandara, JASA Jayalat, JACN Jaisingha, KMTS Karunanayaka, KPK Bandara, KB Tilakaratna, KDM Priyanti, KWB Kumukage, LRS Patirage, MGLM Veerasinghe, MSTP Kanti, MGLS Gamage, MHN Padmasiri, MEU Silva, NEGM Sewandi, NS Galapati, PAIP Malkanti, PAGSD Attanayaka, PRH Dabere, PHHM Veeraratna, PGR Karunaratna, PRH Ranavira, RGRI Rajapaksha, RRASN Ranatunga, RHCD Ranasinghe, RML Shivantika, RGN Grishan, RLAS Dilini, RMUNK Ratnayaka, S. S. Suravira, G. L. I. N. Nilmini, S. Prasanna, S. M. T. D. Subasingha, S. Gausigan, S. Sudarshan, S. P. K. Lianarachi, T. A. T. D. Kumari, T. M. V. Bandara, N. S. Ratnayaka, V. M. Atapattu, W. M. A. G. S. P. B. Vijayatunga, W. C. Pereira, W. S. P. Kumara, W. D. N. Zaumya, W. M. D. N. Vijayakon, W. M. R. C. Vijayakon, W. M. G. M. Vijayatunga, Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give all those recipients another round of applause. As we now move on to the Department of Nursing, Bachelor of Science, Honors in Nursing, post-registration. And I would like to invite Honorary Professor Migoda, on behalf of the Dean of Department of Nursing, to read out the names of the graduates.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce on behalf of Lincoln University College, Malaysia, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with postgraduate registration to be confirmed on those to be present or in absentia by me. ARMGP Patinayaka. AMHT Adhikari. AMSA Bandara. A Ajita. AKGD Susanti. A Uma Prabha. AK Vijay Singha. AME Chaturika. B. Sivacharan. C. D. Vijay Siri. CK Kumaran. CR Guru Singha. BMICH Dasanayaka. DGN Vikramaratna. DGN Ranastunga. DMND Dasanayaka. DMAPM Disanayaka. DMMH Nagoda. D.U. Lama Heva. E.K.N.N. Ekanayaka. EGSSK Eriya Gama. GNAP Hansika. GRT Gayatri. Gayanti, sorry. GAH Samarasena. HMCMK Herat. HMDUN Kumara. HSI Madurangani. JMAC Madusha. JMS Airangani. KLI Javardhana. KDSM Amarasingha. K. Balachandran. K. Narmada. K. Sahayaraja. KGR Madhushani. KP Nisansala. K. Vadivel. K. Kirupananthan, K. M. R. M. Dharmasena, K. L. I. U. Pereira, K. G. I. S. Dilrushi, K. Dinesh Lakshita, K. A. I. Kulasurya, K. P. U. Bandara, K. W. L. Lakmali, L. Maturi, L. R. P. M. Herath, L. C. K. Chandrasena, L. K. L. K. Piris, M. D. C. S. Bandara, M. S. Malkanthi, M. M. R. M. Balasurya, M. P. Pereira, M. Sivani, M. H. W. Sevandi, A.M. Marasinghe. P. Sudarshini. M.N.S. Nirupa. M. Prashantini. S. Kumanan. V. Thomas J. Suraj. R. Ashok. V. Gunanathan. E. M. K. D. K. Migasella. J. M. K. Jayasundara. M. Nusha. NMA Nuangi. N. Pavapiraba. N. Pallevela. NGR Kaushalya. N. Chabrakanti. N. Nivetika. NGD Saranjila. NMSL Nishanka. Sudan, NIS Bandarage, OGS A Kumari, OSA Padmasiri, AATP Prematilaka, තවත් සිවෙන්.
Well, all graduates, when you receive your scroll, like I said at the beginning, that was the first announcement I made when I came in to the podium. Make sure this is your day. Smile, look at the camera, because they like to, capture that very special moment. It's a special moment for you. So look at the camera, smile, and make this very special for you and for all of us. Okay.
PDMY Rasika, P Sudan, PN Kanchanamali, PGNL Ranavira, P Sudarshan, P Kalhari, SW Rajapaksha, RMS Ranasingha, RPKH Kumari, PDMP Kumarasingha, RMRK Ratnayaka, RMSIK Ratnayaka, RMP Ratnayaka, RMTA Ratnayaka. RMC Gokula Ratnayaka. SD Kottage. S Gayatri. SMPP Satkumara. SNMG Manel. SGTS Siriwadana. S Tutsha Shaini. S Sajita. S Janu Yaruna. TC Sudarachi. TD Javardhana. URUD Udagedara. V Sangeeta. WDCV Prematilaka. WDU Hiroshika. WMWL Gunasena. WVND Vijayaratna. WPDS Samaratunga. WS Sashika. YMTPK Dilrukshi. YMN Chandrakumara.
Thank you very much, Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and give a huge round of applause to all the graduates. Why the silence? All right, we requested everyone who comes on stage to smile, so I hope I can see smiles on your faces as well. All right, so moving on to the next. Department of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy Honors. I would like to call upon Dr. Upamalika Samanthi on behalf of the Dean of Department of Pharmacy and Dr. Shrimoy Kanti Das to join in the presentation.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce on behalf of Lincoln University College, Malaysia, on the recommendation of the Senate has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy Honours to be confirmed on those to be present or in absentia by me. AMCKP Attanayaka, ARR Mohammed, AHMRP Aberatna, AMNNB Adhikari, AP Tilakaratna, AN Priyadarshani, AP Subhashini, AN Gunasekara, AWO Dushanti, AV Kumarapperuma, BD Kumara, CD Godavelage, CK Veirakon, DHM Karuna Tilaka, DI Rajani, DGC Premalal, DADR Tilakaratna, EWNM Vikramaratna, GKWP Upasena, GWPP Gunasekara, HD Achini, HHY Balasuriya, HRI Sihari, HP HSK Pathiratna, HKG Goshika, HM Priyantha, HBMWM Daupadi, Jaya Atukorala, JDKG Kotwe Gedara, J Senanayaka, JRS Kumara, KPD Tushani, KMIR Munasingha, KAPR Karunaratna, KDPD Kasturi Singha, KNC Rajapaksha, KPGN Sashikala, KDSD Kumari, KBNA Tenakon, KAGK Ratnayaka, LS Disanayaka, MAD Madura Peruma, MIC Jayaratna, NVD Hansani, NN Mihindra, NGNL Ranasingha, PASH Dharmasena, PAJK Patiraja, PWBC Bandara, RMUT Nivanti, RAAU Harishchandra, RANM Ranasinghe, RDVS Fernando, RRNN Chayatilaka, R. Aryaratnam, RHH Paranavitana, SDDS Vijayasundara, SASM Samaratunga, STN Fernando, SMWL Luxury, SCJ Helavira, SLM Krishanti, SNR Stephens, SAAN Karunaratna, TM Chandraratna, TK Katekumbura, T Tanushia, TTR Silva, M Vitushia, WTN Chayatilaka, WNAIS Veerasinghe, WMM Tennakon, WMP Kotadenia, WASS Veerakodi, WST Veerakodi, W.V.K.V. Kumari. W.L.A. Vijayasinghe. Y.G.A.E. Rajapaksha. Sahana Kailasa Pilli. The absentees D.M.C.M. Bulumulla, H.A.J.U.K. Hettiarachchi, V. Saumya, K. Arif Hikmat, Tharmalingam Sri Ranjan, Taranya Satyanathan, Fatima Siyama.
Let's put our hands together and give all the graduates another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're next moving on to the Department of Applied Science, MSc in Biotechnology. And to read out the names, I would like to invite Dr. Tanusha Pereira on behalf of the Dean of Department of Applied Science. And that will be followed by the Department of Nursing, Master in Nursing, that will also be read by Dr. Tanusha Pereira. Over to you.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce on behalf of Lincoln University College, Malaysia, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of MSc in Biotechnology to be confirmed on those to be present or in absentia by me. R.P. Stephenson. S.H. Katipearachi. Chancellor, I have the honor to announce on behalf of Lincoln University College, Malaysia, on the recommendation of the Senate has resolved that the degree of MSc in Nursing to be confirmed on those to be present or in absentia by me. N.P. Aberatna. S.S.K. Lokuyadage. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together and give them too a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're now moving on to the presentation of the highest academic standings. I know, I'll give you all a break. It was a long stand there. So this is a very special moment for all of you graduates or graduates now. So like I said, you've worked with commitment and dedication, and it's a moment of joy, happiness, and celebration. So all of you, are you ready to celebrate today? Are you ready? That's not enough. It's your moment. Are you ready to celebrate today? That's the spirit. Be very positive in your approach. Can we go ahead now? Yes, can I now invite our presentation party once again? Our chief guest, Professor Dr. M.D. Lamavansha, Chancellor Professor Dr. Norman Madsen, President Professor Dr. Amia Baumik, Country Director Dr. Roshan Dilima, and Dr. Manjula Samaravikrama. Everybody put your hands together. Give the presentation party a round of applause. Like I said, we're moving on to the presentation of the highest academic standings, starting off with the Bachelor of Biotechnology honors. The recipients are Edwin George Ershan Roy, can we have you to please come up? Also receiving the highest academic standings is Samaravira Koditoaku. I know this is something that you are not aware, so please come up as soon as your names are read. Also,
Samaravira Kodituaku Uswattage Harini Pratibha Medavi. Also, Godamanage Malisha Hasini Godamanna.
also Champika Deepani Lianage. Just come up when your names are read.
And Dasanayaka Mudyanselage Metma Lakshani Dasanayaka.
Edwin George Ershan Roy, Samaravira Kodituaku Uswattage Harini Pratibha Medavi, Godamanage Malisha Hasini Godamana, Champika Deepani Lianage, Dasanayaka Mudyansalage Metma Lakshani Dasanayaka.
Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, and give them a round of applause.
And coming up next is the Bachelor of Pharmacy honors. The recipients are Rajapaksa Mudyanselage Udagedara Takshila Nivanti, Napalage Netmi Mahindra, Tanahandige Tarindi Rukmali Silva, Harambage Hiruni Yashodhara Balasurya, and Sachita Damayanti De Silva Vijayasundara. As requested, I'll repeat the names. Rajapaksa Mudyanselage Udagedara Takshila Nivanti, Napalage Netmi Mahindra, Tanahandige Tarindi Rukmali Silva, Harambage Hiruni Yashodhara Balasurya, and Sachita Damayanti De Silva Vijayasundara. Everybody put your hands together and give them a well-deserved round of applause. And next, it's the Bachelor of Science Honors in Nursing post-registration. The recipients are Marasinga Arachilage, Chamari Inoka Marasinga, Nishanka Mudyansalage, Shamila Lakmali Nishanka, LK Piris, NP Abe Ratna, JMKK Jayasundara, and DMND Disanayaka. I'd like to repeat the names, those who have got the highest standings. BSc Honors in Nursing, post-registration, Marasinga Arachilage, Chamari Inoka Marasinga, Nishanka Mudyansalage, Shamila Lakmali Nishanika, and LK Piris, NP Abe Ratna, JMKK Jayasundara, and DMND Disanayaka. Let's put our hands together and give all of them a round of applause. I repeated it. Moving on to the next, the Bachelor of Medical Imaging Honors. Receiving the highest standing are RGRI Rajapaksa, HEGM Sewandi, GHR Gunatelaka, TATD Kumari, and JACN Jayasingha. Repeating the Bachelor of Medical Imaging Honors, RGRI Rajapaksa, NEGM Sewandi, GHR Gunatelaka, TATD Kumari, and JACN Jayasingha. Also MSc in Biotechnology, Sugandhi Hansini Katapiarachi. MSc in Biotechnology, Sugandhi Hansini Katapiarachi, and Master in Nursing, LWS Swarnakumari. LYS Swarnakumari, Master in Nursing. Let's put our hands together one more time and give all of them a round of applause. They aren't aware that they've got the highest standing, and that is why you see them only now moving in to receive their awards, which is really true, because this is how we recognize them. They're not aware of how they've performed. So now they know that they've done exceptionally well. And everybody, they deserve a round of applause for all the hard work they put in. Come on, everybody. They've got the highest standing in their respective fields. Everybody, this is their moment. Put your hands together and give all these graduates another round of applause for receiving the highest rankings. Congratulations to you all. And thank you very much, the presentation party. You may take your seats. But out of the four of you, one person needs to address this August gathering right now. I know this is a very special moment, and like was said at the beginning, Lincoln University's operations started off 10 years ago, and all of you are very fortunate because, we know how it means to become a graduate. You work hard, work with so much of difficulties. You need the support of everyone around you. You need the support of your parents, your loved ones, yeah, not forgetting your spouses. Some of you are married, so you need the support of everybody because this journey is not only your journey, it's a journey with everybody behind you. I think whilst we are, celebrating this moment, I would like all of you to please stand up. Look at everybody behind. Everybody, all the graduates. Can I have you to stand up, please? Please rise. Yeah, look at the people behind you, the people in the balcony, your parents, your spouses, your loved ones, because they have made it all possible. Put your hands together, give them a round of applause, and show your appreciation. Thank you very much. You may now be seated. I think if you're wondering, we're talking with names because this is a very official function, but it's actually a father-daughter combination. And Zenat, you now read who is going to be addressing the gathering next.
All right, so since he said it, I'm not going to mention the name again. And now to address you all, it's the President, Lincoln University College, Malaysia, the founder and Vice Chancellor of Lincoln University College, is purely from the field of education. He is an Executive Vice President of the International Education Consulting Group, St. Louis, USA, since 1999. He was also a Research Fellow of UNESCO Paris. During his tenure, he has traveled extensively to Europe, Africa, Asia, and Latin America. He has served as Professor of Business Administration in the University of Lucknow, India, and in the University of Malaysia, and many other countries. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Dr. Amir BMICH, President, Lincoln University College, Malaysia, to address the gathering.
This is my daughter, Zina.
Ayurbavan. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon to our Chancellor, Professor Dr. Norman Madsen, and our chief guest, the Vice Chancellor of University of Pardenia, Professor Dr. Lamanusa, and His Excellency, the High Commissioner of Malaysia. Dr. Roshan Dilama, our country director, the faculty members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduates and their parents, relatives, friends. I'm very pleased this morning convocation ceremony so far going very well. But I would like to share with you some of my personal experiences of journey, not only being the president of Lincoln University, but in many portfolios as a research scholar, as a teacher, as a professor, as a researcher, as an administrator. When President Abraham Lincoln, he was elected as a president and went to the US Congress to deliver his first speech. Before he could start, all the elected congressmen, almost 75% of them, said, "Mr. President, your father is a shoemaker." I repeat, your father is a shoemaker. And do you know what President Abraham Lincoln replied? "Yes, I recognize that, but most of you are using my father's shoe, those who are present in this Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, learn this technique, that humility, and never ever try to avoid the truth. Acknowledge the truth. And that's why the President Abraham Lincoln's legacy still exists. He is gone. And it will continue to exist. We have taken the name of the university, President Lincoln, to show the world population the meaning of education is just not taking this scroll, it's just not taking the bachelor degree, a master degree, or PhDs. We, the management of Lincoln University, Malaysia, along with my chancellor, we truly want to deliver the international education to the remote parts of the world with a true meaning of education. What is the true meaning of education? I'm sure all of you know name of Swami Vivekananda, the great founder of Vedanta Society in US and of course in India. What he explained, the meaning of education is the manifestation of purity and divine presence of each and every human being. I repeat, the meaning of education is the manifestation of a divinity which exists in each and every human being. That's the true meaning of education. So what we have been doing, Lincoln University, Malaysia, combining the Western leader, President Abraham Lincoln, and the Eastern leader, Swami Vivekananda, put together and bring it to the society. And today, we are proud that you are part of that great philosopher and great institution graduates. I thank you all. With that, I would like you to stand again. I know you did it, but this time you stand and look at your parents, your relatives who are, with full of gratitude, and bow down, give a big hand that yes, with your presence we have achieved today. May I please? Can you stand up and look at them, bow down, and give a big hand? Thank you very much. Please be seated. What you did just now, we often forget the building of ethical infrastructure. Throughout the world, everybody or the entire government that putting money into building infrastructure. What is that infrastructure we are building? Either building roads, bridges, or we will put up technological infrastructure, IT. But very rare cases you will find in the media that any investment on building ethical infrastructure. And that's a real challenge now throughout the world. And the ethical infrastructure, if we do not build within ourselves, the conflict throughout the world, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Gaza, Syria, you name it, all over the world. It's just because lacking of building ethical infrastructure. And the education should play a key role in each and every human being to build ethical structure, ethical infrastructure, so that, as Swami Vivekananda puts it, a manifestation of the divinity which exists within you, within me. That's the true meaning of education. But unfortunately, right now, the non-developing country, Asian students, African students, flocking towards America, flocking towards UK, flocking towards Australia for education, but actually migration. Recently, you have seen that Australian government has curbed not to having student visa. Now, why we need to migrate? The country who has given you so much to bring you. Now, we migrate because we want to have good lifestyle. We want to have good income. This mentality we need to change. I have seen the students have traveled from Asia. They have migrated to UK, US, Australia, New Zealand, as even medical doctor. I have seen them, they are working in restaurants and so forth. We don't need to do that, my friend. If you build a fantastic ethical infrastructure via the education, you can stay back into this country and build your country with dignity, and people will give you good respect. Now, why you need to have education? Is it for getting job? You need to have education to build strong confidence. You need to have education because you have a dream. And create your dream in such a way that tsunami cannot destroy your dream. If tsunami destroys your dream, that means your dream is not strong. I'm very proud to share with you that I am the living example that I had a dream, I am pursuing this dream. Many struggles have come, many obstacles have come in my life. But my dream to travel throughout the world, dream to take the education remote parts of the world. Do I come from a rich family? No. My childhood, I even did not have 3 meals a day. During my undergraduate studies, I even studied under the moonlight. But I had a dream. The dream that I will travel throughout the world, I will take the education to the remote part of the world, and today the Lincoln University is in front of you. So graduates, you must have a very strong determination of dream, and that dream just not to seeking job. That dream should be a social entrepreneur. Now, when I say social entrepreneur, it's just not making money. It's just not making assets. To be confident, as Vivekananda puts it, believe in yourself, you can conquer the world. And that's the true meaning of entrepreneur. That you believe in yourself, that you want to do something for the society, that you got the education, and you want to do something for the society. And what it is that what you like most. Believe me, my friend, I have traveled more than 120 countries, lived in 7-star hotel, and lived in a footpath, interacting with rich men, including Steve Jobs. Before he died, he said, the money, the prestige, nothing is going to go with me. But what is going to go with you? The legacy which you will leave before you die. The legacy not making money. The legacy not making Lincoln University. The legacy that what you will be doing for the society, what you will be doing to your neighbors, what you will be doing to the entire human citizen. That action will give you result of huge amount of good wishes, blessings. And those good wishes and blessings, you cannot buy billions of dollars. That will be the real assets. And that's I called ethical infrastructure. Lincoln University management will be very pleased that in your life journey, you can make such dream that you have come to this world for a few years. We all have to leave, my friend. So before leaving, Let's work together as Lincoln University alumni and create an impact in the society so that you are proud of Lincoln graduate. Lincoln University have expanded more than 30 over countries, providing our Malaysian brand education. I'm very proud, Your Excellency, that with your presence as a Malaysian brand Lincoln University, the Times Higher Education UK has evaluated us under SDG number 4, quality education in the world. We are number 32. Your Excellency, even US universities, UK universities, Australian universities could not get such ranking in the world, Your Excellency. So Malaysian brand is a globally known. Your Excellency, many of the Sri Lankan students have migrated to Canada with our degree, Your Excellency. We have set up our sister university in Sydney, Lincoln Institute of Higher Education. It is a not-for-profit. It is the only private institution in Australia we have set up not-for-profit, Your Excellency. We also have recently received approval from the United States of America, the California state, to start our digital university, name called President Lincoln University. And I would like to invite our Vice President of Operation from the US to appear in Zoom, and he will give a little speech to all of you. And as you are the graduates of Lincoln University, Malaysia, you will be having special scholarships to join our President Lincoln University, Digital University in the US. And I'll see Dr. Joshua Stinger. He will be coming online very soon. We are also looking at...
Thank you, everyone, and congratulations. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations. I am so delighted to introduce you to our new US-based online MBA opportunities. This program was designed to equip you with the skills, the knowledge, and the expertise needed to excel in today's dynamic global marketplace. Whether you aspire to climb the corporate ladder, launch your own venture, or lead transformative change, our online MBA program will empower you to reach your full potential. There are 4 different concentration areas to choose from, including finance, project management, healthcare management, and artificial intelligence management. But that's not all. To demonstrate our unwavering support for our graduates, President Lincoln University is offering special scholarship opportunities for the alumni of Lincoln University College who enroll into our MBA programs. These scholarships are a testament to our commitment to your continued success and growth. If you scan the QR code displayed to enroll for this rare opportunity, you can be in any part of the world and become a USA MBA holder. As you embark on this new chapter in your life, Lincoln Community will always be here to support you, guide you, and celebrate your achievements. May you go forth with courage, determination, and a steadfast commitment to excellence. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. Your future is bright, and the world eagerly awaits the impact you will make.
Thank you, Dr. Joshua. I believe all of you have a small leaflet, and there is a QR code. You can scan that QR code and register yourself, those who are willing to obtain scholarship and etc. Dr. Roshan Dilama, if you have any question, please do contact him. He would be able to assist you for more details. While we have successfully done in Australia and in the US, Malaysia, we are also starting our medical campus in Nigeria. Your Excellency, Nigerian government has given us free 100 acres of land with almost 500,000 square feet built up building. And as of last night, all set, the first batch of Medical University of Lincoln in Nigeria will start from September. Now, all these are possible. I'm proud of our Lincoln staff, Lincoln teachers globally. Without them, I will not be able to stand in front of you today. In many countries, many people, they look at Lincoln, it's just not a money-making venture. They look at the true meaning of education as Vivekananda proponents, as President Abraham Lincoln wanted that everybody should have higher education. Graduates, what you have studied, you are not going to practice in your work, which our chief guest, the Vice Chancellor, sir, made it very clear in his speech that what you have studied, in essence, you are not going to. But what we need to develop through the education, attitude must be gratitude. Attitude must be gratitude. The moment you have attitude is gratitude, you will see you do not have problem in your life. So I hope that this Lincoln University degrees, what you have obtained today, that you will become a social entrepreneur with attitude of gratitude to the entire human society, and before you leave from this world, leave your legacy so that in your absence, people remember you. If you can do that, I personally will be grateful forever. Do not want anything from you. So as Chancellor, we have been working together more than almost going to be 30 years rather. And both of us have traveled, worked on many projects, and we are proud that we have delivered what we are supposed to be in the human being. Lastly, let us pray together that throughout the world, so much of conflict is going on. Let's pray that we have only one identity, that is human being, nothing else. We are only one human being. We do not have any differences based upon skin, based upon religion, based upon country. No. We are only human being. And let's pray together that in this world we live peacefully, harmoniously, and we should not have any kind of conflict between each other, so that we live peacefully, happily, and contribute to each other. With this, I pray that Supreme Almighty bless all of us with our choicest prayers to be a social entrepreneur with attitude and gratitude. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you very much, Professor, for sharing your wealth of experience and your words of wisdom to all the graduates. Well, also a special announcement to all you graduates with regard to scanning your QR code in the bookmark added to the Convocation souvenir. You can actually, this is where you can promote healthcare management specialization as a smart choice for the students completing the degree. And on that note, we're now moving on to another very special moment. It's the launch of the Lincoln International Multidisciplinary Conference webpage in collaboration with the Gampa Wickramarajah University of Indigenous Medicine, Sri Lanka. And for that, I would like to invite Chancellor Professor Dr. Norman Madsen to step forward, President Professor Dr. Amia Baumik to step forward, and the Country Director Dr. Roshan Dilima to also step forward. This is an opportunity for students to portray their research findings through the theme Innovation and Sustainable Development. Photographers, I think you need to be here. Yes, that's photographers. Yes, there we are. We have just launched the Lincoln International Multidisciplinary Conference webpage. Everybody, a round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen. Professor Dr. Amia, I want you to please step forward because we are going to be making a presentation now. I want you to step forward, please. Well, probably all three of you, yes. We're going to be recognizing the affiliated institutions who work with you, all three of you, yes. Starting off with the Government Physiotherapist Organization. We'd like to have a representative, please. If a representative is here, let's put our hands together, give them a round of applause. The Government Radiological Technologists Association as well. We'd like a representative from these organizations if you're there. Once again, I'll make the announcement for the first, the Government Physiotherapist Organization, if a representative is here. Government Radiological Technologists Association.
Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for a big round of applause.
Also, the Government Pharmacists Association, a representative from the Government Pharmacists Association.
Also a representative from the College of Medical Laboratory Science, MLT.
I'd also like you to step forward, the Academy of Health Professionals, Sri Lanka.
We also recognize the Public Health Inspectors Union of Sri Lanka. Keep your applauses going, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, the applause. Very important. Come on, everybody, let's hear it. Been working very closely with them. Also, the Government Nursing Officers Association. The Government Nursing Officers Association, a representative. Yes, he's coming up. Also, Sri Lanka Foundation Institute. Everybody have the applause because this is our way of saying a big thank you. Also to the British Graduate School. British Graduate School, can we have a representative? Another affiliated institution I've had the opportunity of working with, and I know we're going to be having a representative here. I'm sure Mr. Harsha is in the audience as well. First Friends Campus Private Limited. Everybody a round of applause. And the International College of Professional Studies Private Limited. Yes, we have Mr. Ruhan with us as well from First Friends Campus. Nice having you with us, Mr. Ruhan. Let's put our hands together and give all of them a round of applause. We now move on to the presentation of Community Service Awards in appreciation of the valuable contributions made for Christmas Hope 2023 donation project of the children's wards, Apeksha Hospitals. We recognize First Friends Campus Private Limited. Everybody put your hands together. Give them a round of applause. Rohan, I'll be having you again, please, to come up. Mr. Harsha is there. Right, okay. Taking turns, yes. Everybody put your hands together and give them another round of applause. And we're moving on to yet another very special moment. This is our way of saying a big thank you to our chief guest and our guest of honor, Professor Madsen. I'd like you to make this presentation to these two gentlemen. First, to our chief guest, Professor Dr. M.D. Lamavansha, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Peradeniya. Professor, it was lovely having you, because it was of immense value to all the graduates for sharing your valued thoughts with them. This is a wonderful opportunity all you graduates got today. Thank you, Professor, Doctor, for being here today. And let me say, Terima kasih. Thank you very much for your presence here today. The High Commissioner of Malaysia and Sri Lanka, His Excellency Bodli Hisham Adam. This is our way of saying a big thank you to you. And Zinat, let's describe what the token of appreciation he receives.
Yes, Faisal, it's with a lot of value. So it's made out of gemstone sand. So this is showing gratitude and appreciation to you. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We do appreciate your presence here today. Thank you very much. Thank you, presentation party.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now to move on to the closing speech.
Yes, it's the closing speech and declaration. For closing of the convocation ceremony, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Norman Madsen, Chancellor, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Everybody, a round of applause.
Okay, first of all, let me congratulate the graduates. This is a life-changing event for you today, and it's going to make a lot of difference in the future for each of you. So my hearty congratulations. You've done very well. You've achieved something very unusual, and congratulations. I'm based in Chicago. You heard from California. Now I can tell you a little bit from Chicago. I'm based in Chicago and move around a lot, but I bring you greetings from that city. Not long ago, I was speaking to a group of students in Africa and asked them who was the famous person from Chicago that they knew about, and I'm thinking of Obama. Or Michael Jordan, the basketball player, or someone like that. And no, they came up with a gangster. A gangster. I didn't know Chicago was known to be a gangster. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah. His name was Al Capone, but he was a famous gangster. And for some reason, that name has stuck with Chicago. Well, graduates, Dr. Amia, special guest, family, friends, we're delighted you're here in this celebration. I'd like to mention another individual from the States, a poet by the name of Robert Frost. And Robert Frost wrote a poem a while back called The Road Not Taken. And the poem talks about a traveler moving down the path, and they come to a fork in the road. And they got to decide which way to go. And he looks down both paths, the both choices that he has. And one is well-worn, highly traveled, and the other is not so well-worn and not very well-traveled. And the poem goes a little bit like this, just a couple of verses. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. Then took the other as just as fair, the one less traveled, because it was grassy and it wanted wear. And then the traveler goes on down this path that hasn't been traveled very well. And that's why I applaud you graduates, because you have chosen the path less traveled. I don't know if you are, but you're joining a very elite group in the world. Probably 35% of the world's population has a post-secondary education, something beyond secondary school. And you're now joining that group. That's a very elite group given the world's population. So I applaud you for what you've chosen to do, the hardships you've had to bear. Your family support has probably been terrific. I know many of you, if not most of you, work full-time as well as part-time students. So you've accomplished something beyond the normal degree. And for that, I would have to say that is the road less traveled. You've done extremely well. And he ends the poem by saying, you have taken the path less traveled, and that's going to make all the difference in the future. And I think it will make all the difference in your future. Sure, you're at a good place. You're at a very good place. You've achieved something special. You've rallied your resources. You've gotten hard work accomplished. You've sacrificed. You put in time. What's next? Where do you go from here? Because in a way, you've come to another fork in the road. And you have to look down the two paths to see which way to go. And what I would encourage you to do as you are at this new fork in the road, that you think with the end in mind, that is, the end of the path. That you kind of plan and look from here with where you're going to go with the end in mind. Now, what I mean by that is there's kind of a unstated life principle. And the life principle is that we create things twice. We first create them in our mind, and then we create them in the physical world or in reality, if you like. So that's what you did with your education, really. You kind of chose, you had a plan, you developed a plan in your mind, and with your education support, and then you made this happen, this plan, and that's why you're here today. You've accomplished what you planned to do. Dr. Amia talks about legacy today, and that's exactly the same thing. Talking about where you're going to go and what you're going to be known for in the future. Now, Dr. Amia, I remember years ago, decades ago, told me that the direction he had a plan. He knew where he was going to go and what he was going to do. And I thought at that time that's going to be really hard. But Dr. Mia has made it happen. He launched Lincoln University, and he has brought it to new heights, and he continues to achieve new accomplishments with the university and its extension program. So back to you. I think what I would encourage you to do is plan your life from here with the end in mind. In other words, what do you want to be known for at the end of your career? What do you want to be known for? What do you want people to say about you when you've finished your work and at the end of your days? That's a really important thing to take into consideration. And there's a couple of ways, there's a couple of tools that you can use to do that. One, suggested by an author in the States called Stephen Covey, he suggested you write your own obituary. When you come to the fork in the road and you make the choice of which way to go, decide what's going to happen at the end of the road now and the way you want to go and what you want to do. We could say it's a tribute to yourself. You could say a tribute, or you could say some kind of a statement about your who you were. And if you can think about this in a kind of a fun way, say a relative or a friend or someone is going to give a talk about you at the end of your career, what would you want them to say? Do you want them to say you've worked hard, you worked with people, you were very positive, you were always trying to solve problems, moving things forward? That's the type of thing that this Covey talks about. Write an obituary or a tribute to yourself, and keep that in mind as you go forward from here down the new path that you need to choose. The other way to do that is develop what business people like is a mission statement. They love mission statements and vision statements are very important. But a mission statement can have things that I just mentioned. Things like I worked well with people. I always got the job done. I always kept a positive attitude. My family was very important to me, things of that sort. Those are the things that a mission statement can kind of pull together as you look down the path and the way you want to go. So these are just a couple of tools. There's all kinds of tools you can use, but I would suggest as you go from here that you really think about the end, keep the end in mind, the end results of your life, the legacy, as Dr. Amia said, where you want to go, where you want to be known for, and what you want to have accomplished. So, congratulations to all you graduates, and for choosing the path less traveled. That's really hard to do sometimes, but you've done it. You've chosen the path less traveled, you've accomplished something terrific, and as the poet says, this is going to make all the difference in your life, this event. So in the words of a Vedanta society leader, Swami Vivekananda, he said, don't stop till the goal is reached, and never, ever lose faith in yourself. So congratulations to all of you. We're very proud of you at Lincoln University. So let me, now you've got the degree in your hand, and we have to actually activate it, as it were. And so we've done the ceremony, we've done everything. So now let me, as the Chancellor, activate your degree so that from this moment forward, it is a live degree, as it were. So let me say this. By the powers vested upon me by the Senate of Lincoln University College in Malaysia, I, the Chancellor of Lincoln University College, confer the degrees as read by the representatives of the deans of the faculty of the General Convocation 2024. Congratulations. And now I will close the ceremony. I think we're finished. Are we finished? Correct? Yes? Okay. I can move forward. Will the graduates please stand one last time for the closing of the ceremony? As Chancellor of Lincoln University College, I close this convocation. The session is completed, the degrees have been awarded, and the graduates have been successful in their attempts to finish their program. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you very much. You may all be seated.
Well, we've come to the end. We would like to say, let you know, you conquer your dreams with determination. So here's wishing you all graduates all the very best in your future endeavors, and congratulations in graduating.
And a big round of applause. Let's hear it, everybody. Please stay in your seats because we have one more duty to perform. Can we have all the dignitaries at the head table to please step forward because we have a group photograph to be taken. Well, Lincoln University always believes in innovation and working on time. We were scheduled to finish, Dr. Roshan, we were scheduled to finish at 1:15. It's only 1:03, so we're working on time, right? Photographers, are you ready? And the mace should be placed in the center. I don't see, has the mace been placed? I don't see the photographers. I hope you've done your job. Okay, give me a sign. There's a request. You want the maze, the people to stand behind the maze? Yes. Can we have all of you to stand behind the maze, which is just behind you? Because that's a special request from the photographers. Can we have all of you just step behind? Thank you very much. Let's end on a wonderful note. Everybody, a big round of applause. Let's hear it. Congratulations to all of you. And celebrate. Okay, can we all request you to be in your seats till the academic procession moves out first?
We would like everyone to stand.
Please rise till the academic procession moves out. And after the academic procession moves out, you can leave and have a wonderful day, everybody.
Have a safe drive home. Thank you.